Hey guys, Garbo97 again. This time a review of the 1/44 scale mobile flat from the Turn A Gundam series. So for colors, we mainly get a very dark blue, then we have some orange for the back and a bit on the head as well. And then finally we have white for kind of the inner frame here going on for the hands. And pretty much for all of the mechanical, futuristic looking parts. Then for the stickers, we don't get a lot. And in fact, all we are getting are some black ones to go on the face. We have a black circle here, one black here, one black there. And then this, even though it looks like it's the same color, it should actually be the same dark blue as the head here. So this triangle here is blue, even though to the naked eye, it looks almost the same as the black. Then the other stickers that we're getting are two of these yellow-orange ones that wrap around the wrists. Unfortunately, they really don't like to stay on. And, oh yeah, this one is already peeling off. Come on. And I mean already peeling off after putting it back on before starting this review. So, come on. And I'm willing to bet that in 5 minutes those are going to be off again. So on to articulation. Head goes all the way up, down a bit, rotates around all the way. And the arms rotate around, go up nicely like that. Then there's unfortunately no side-to-side movement here. They will turn around here. So it's gonna look a bit on the weird side to have it like this, but oh well. Bends at about 90 degrees. Put that back flush like that. The hands are on ball joints, but unfortunately they do tend to get very loose because this is just plastic rubbing against plastic. And after swapping out the hands only a couple of times, it's already getting pretty loose. This one is slightly more, well, only slightly sturdier in there. And the waist rotates around all the way. And I can't help but feel that this is a very flimsy structure. I mean, it looks like he's going to break in half at any second. I mean, the mobile suit itself, not the model. This doesn't actually feel flimsy on the model kit. So, go up all the way back. There on ball joints, we'll go all the way out like that, really far. Rotate about that much. Then the knees, surprisingly enough, double jointed, and it wasn't for the feet. There we go. All the way. That is really nice. Then the feet, not a lot forwards, backwards all the way. And it's not every day that you see a mobile suit on high heels. A mobile suit that isn't the Noble Gundam. So as far as articulation goes, it's actually pretty good for an older machine. I mean, it's pretty weird looking, but articulation, this guy's the boss. Then on to accessories. So as I said before, remove this. Moving on, you replace that hand with the dedicated trigger finger hand and the gun. And I gotta say, compared to the mobile suit, the gun looks fairly normal. So put it like that, there you go. And the gun is actually pretty solid in the hand, but unfortunately, as I said, once you swap out the hands a few times, they're not gonna go all that well. And all the hand swapping I've done is a few times before this review, and now the one time, well, the 2 times during this review. So be careful swapping the hands, because they're not gonna appreciate it. So you're gonna have to use the super glue trick to get those back up and running. And finally, the transformation into mobile armor mode for atmospheric re-entry is very simple. Simply pop this hand back in there and put the sticker back together. Simply fold the arms next to him, lower his shoulder guards, put the head up, let's remove his high heels. Fold up the legs. And there you go. Just want to give out a quick warning here. Folding up your legs behind you will not allow you to go through atmospheric re-entry. Just a quick public service announcement. So yeah, this is probably one of the easiest and least impressive transformations ever. If you'll excuse me, I think I gotta transform. I'm gonna go out and transform a few of my other mobile suits. Huh, who said a Zaku can't make it through atmospheric re-entry on its own? Gerwalk mode? Or just a flat with back problems? Yeah, you decide. As always, the inevitable question is, do you want to buy this? And well, for 500 yen, this is actually quite a charming machine. For starters, 500 yen for what you're getting is definitely a good deal. You might not get a lot of accessories, but you do have a nicely articulated mobile suit, you have a gun, and on top of it all, it's actually a rather big thing compared to the standard high grade. As you can see, it is actually a bit taller, like at least a full head taller. So you're definitely getting your value's worth. On top of that, I can't really put my finger on it, but for some reason, the flat has something about it. There's something that kind of gives the flat some charm to it. And also, let's not forget, when we look at the back, look at all of the detail that's going on here. And actually, they're good panel lines. I mean, a few could have been a bit better, but overall, the quality of this thing is really good. I love the detail on the mechanical parts here. They really stand out. If you go over with some Gundam marker, that is going to look really nice. And if you're looking for something that'll stand out along your other Gundams, or along your other mobile suits, this is definitely the way to go. I mean, almost anything from Turn A will kind of stand out. But the flat, there's something about it. I mean, it's the flat, that's all there is to it. For 500 yen, I could absolutely recommend this thing for fans of Turn A Gundam, for fans of the flat itself, of course, or for anyone who is looking for something different. And finally, for some size comparisons, here is next to the Borjarnon and the Sumo. And as you can see, I've said it before, quite a big machine, and also, even though it's rather slender, it still has this bulky feel about it because, well, it is quite wide. And let's put the Sumo away next to the much smaller Capul. Yeah, quite a big thing. Then next to the standard size Jim. And finally, since I said that he's a bit on the bulky side, let's wrap it up with the incredibly bulky Zaku 3. Well, that's all for this review, and see you guys next time.